What's up, guys? As you know, I'm in Virginia, all the way from Michigan. Took a trip with somebody. He went by the name of Buddah. Cool with him. He was on the streets when I met him. Didn't have a place to stay. Welcomed him into my house. And you can already see where this is going, but I fed him, threw him money when he needed it, gave him a place to stay when nights he needed one. Not all the time, but I tried my best. I introduced him to my family, my friends, my family, and he introduced me to his. Everything was going well. We were gonna take a trip down to VA, which we did. We're here, and now we're here. And on the way down, along the way, he got quiet. He didn't really talk. I just figured it was because he was tired or just had a lot in his mind. Just, you know, just because it's a big trip, it's the VA, it's a kind of a life-changing thing. So I thought he was just kind of taking it in, shock, you know, whatever. Well, as soon as we get here the very next day, shit goes down, a lot of bad things happen. Up north where we were at, he had family problems, and I'm not going to go into detail because it's honestly, you know, it's not your guys' business, but I mean, it's really not even my business, but I'm with him, so my business was his business and his business was mine, for the most part. So right now, I'm sitting in the city of Richmond on a curb making a YouTube video about what just happened in the past few days, because a lot, it's the shit you would see in like a movie. Like, dude, some crazy shit. So we get here, unpack, everything's good, and start playing games and shit, and you know, live streaming, and one thing leads to another, and he just wasn't talking really. We're kind of in the hood area where they do drugs and got drugs, and which doesn't bother me, it's whatever. But he started affiliating with people and been, you know, trying to get in that. I don't know what it is, but he just wanted to be that type of person. Like, I don't know why people want to feed to be this thug, to be that life, you know? So I don't want that. That's not my lifestyle. My lifestyle is grinding, trying to do the best I can to get money in my pocket, to make a living, to help others. So I just bought food last night. Well, hold up, let me get to that part. So he was hanging out with these dudes in the hood, and the dude said that he was trying to get weed from. The dude had an Xbox that needed to be fixed. Well, he said, oh, I know this dude, he can fix it for you, and stuff like that. So he pretty much just said that I could fix his Xbox, when I don't even know the dude, and I don't want nothing I don't want to affiliate with these people, because I just don't care. You know, I don't know them. Then they're already asking shit from me, you know? So hell no. That pissed me off, so I was stressed out about just everything. Everything's not working out because we're not seeing eye to eye. And, oh shit. That whole time it wasn't focused. Dude, that's gonna be sucky. But anyway. Okay, so, yeah, so I was sitting, I don't know where I was at yesterday, dude. I was somewhere else. I wasn't me. The lowest I've ever hit, probably. One of the lowest. Even when my grandma died, which you guys don't know about, she died a couple months ago. Don't feel sorry, I understand. I mean, it's life. That's why I didn't make a video about it. You know, I don't talk about this stuff because I don't want you guys to feel sorry for me. I just want you guys to, you know, it's life. Shit happens. So I'm just kind of giving what my experience is. So this is what happened. And this is where trust comes into play. So I don't trust a lot of people. Let me get to that. Let me continue. So I went for a drive. I went to go get food because I was hungry. I was stressed out. I needed to get food. Because we don't have any food. Well, we don't have that much food where we're at. So I figured, well, we do, but it's not my food, and I pay for my own shit. I don't leech off of people, or you know what I mean. So went to go get food, and change it around. Went to go get food. Realized I didn't have my wallet halfway there. Was coming all the way back. I'm stressed out now that I don't have my wallet. Realized I don't have my license, or I didn't realize it. I kept driving. Cop pulled out behind me. I was like, shit. I don't have my wallet, which means I don't have money, which also means I don't have my license. So, sure enough, cop pulls out behind me. I already know what's gonna happen. That's just how it happens. I get pulled over. So, turn my car off, put my hands on the wheel, and turn my lights off, and stand with the window down on one side. Cops come out, floodlights on me and shit. Give them my registration, proof of insurance, tell them I don't have my license, but I have a printout of my license, which I give to them. Just, obviously, isn't a license. I told them, hey, you know, if I have to go to court and prove that I have my license, it's just not on me right now. It's at my apartment. I know it's a mistake. It's my fault. I'll, you know, go to court for it if I have to. I've done it before it's happened, so. Anyway, they had me step out of the vehicle. Yeah, I'm gonna keep walking. They had me step out of the vehicle, right? And so I step out of the vehicle, and they go in their vehicle and they check for, you know, I guess if I have warrants and shit. So next thing leads to another. And guy comes out, cop comes out. I know both their names now. I had to fucking make phone. I'm gonna get to that yet. The guy's comes out and he's like, hey, I gotta ask you an honest question. The cop comes out and asks me that. And I'm like, okay, of course, you know, whatever. Honest question, duh. I'm gonna answer. I mean, you know, honest question. He's like, where's the weed? And I'm like, what? He's like, where's the weed? And I'm like, I don't understand. And he's like, you smell like weed, cut the bullshit, where is it? I'm like, I'm starting to feel intimidated because they're threatening me that I have weed on me, and I don't even smoke it. Occasionally I do. I'm gonna put it that way, I'm not gonna lie. Not so much anymore. I can do without it. I don't need it. I don't even smoke cigarettes. I don't get addicted because I don't like them. I don't like what they do to you. So, let me go walk back to my car. So, sure enough, I told him I don't know what he's talking about. I don't have weed on me, and there's no weed or drugs in my car. So, they arrest me. They're like, hey, put your hands behind your back. They arrest me, and they put me up against my car. And one thing led to another. They're searching my car when I said I do not consent to search and seizure. And they said, and I quote, don't use big words. I quote, do not use big words. In a stern, intimidating voice. So I'm sitting there quiet because I know how these cops are. They're dirty cops. Start going through my car, and my friend does weed. He smokes weed on average, you know, like people smoke cigarettes. Which is fine, that's his, you know, whatever. I don't like alcohol in my car, I don't like weed in my car. I know there was no alcohol, and I know there was no weed in my car. Because I don't allow it. So, one thing leads to another. Cop gets out, puts a bag out of my car of weed. And I'm just sitting there. My stomach, my heart drops. I'm like, man, I don't have, they planted that. I'm going to jail. Shit's gonna happen. My life's ruined. That's what I thought just happened. So I asked to sit on the curb because I'm not feeling good. So they sit me on the curb, not feeling good. I feel like I'm gonna throw up because I'm sick in my stomach because I feel like they just fucked me over. And they're cops, dude. They're cops, and they're supposed to be, you know, doing what cops do. The right fucking thing, dude. So, come to think, they had me stand up, and they're like, hey, why are you feeling sick? And I was like, before I can answer, like, is it because you swallowed the weed? And I'm like, are you serious? No. They're like, I'm sick because I thought you planted the weed in my car, like a dirty cop. I didn't say the dirty cop, because that shit would have, dude. Okay, so, they, give me a second, hold on. So, this is just all in 24 hours, man. This is like a whole bunch of bullshit. Alright, I don't even know if that's a good, I need to. Okay, so, I thought they planted the weed in my car, and turns out it wasn't. It wasn't a bag. It was just a bag of what weed would have been in, I guess, or just a Scylla, whatever you call that wrap. Well, it was nothing. So that, when I realized that, my heart didn't feel as bad, you know, I felt good, I was alright. But then, the reason they pulled me over, I forgot to tell you guys, the reason they pulled me over is because my taillights weren't on. I was driving at 1 o'clock in the morning, I have a customized car, and with plastic dip and, you know, all that stuff, blacked out